What's up, everybody? Thank you. That's right. You guys are just tuned in on this Thursday evening, listening to us on Real Last Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host today, Mr. James Eon. We in the building, baby. Want to remind you guys to keep supporting us, keep showing us love on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and now YouTube. Please subscribe, like, comment, share all this hilarity with everybody. We've been going for almost 6 years strong here. We want to keep going for 6 years more. I'm joined in virtual studio today with some really good friends of mine. First, the podfather of Orlando podcast, Patricio, aka Rocky, but soon to be Orlando's big shot. If you go to Orlando Weekly and vote for him right now. Patricio, what's going on, brother?
Savannah, I challenge you to a mud wrestling. Let's take it, boo-boo. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
go.
Okay.
Challenging Savannah for Monsters or the city? Both of them gonna beat you.
Oh, that's funny. That voice you're hearing right now is the man who helped start all of this hilarity so many years ago. Miguel Colon Jr. is in the building. What's up, Miguel?
What up, man? Hey, I did something Sunday that made me just feel like, hey, you know what? I'm a grown up. I could do this.
You're a
I
grown
was
ass
just
man.
hungry, and I was like, I want to go to Fogo de Chao by myself for no
What?
reason.
That's
And
the
I was
best.
like, I'm just gonna do it. And I sat there, looked at everybody, I said, yeah, man, you looking at me like I'm sad. I'm better than all y'all.
Amen.
All right, because I
Those.
said, hey, I'm a grown ass man. I want you to bring me meat on a sword. I don't need a reason. I don't need a friend.
Yo, you don't need a friend for meat on
You
the
don't-
sword, bro.
Nah, bro. Not at
Nah.
all. Hey, matter of fact, bring me a sword. I challenge you.
Yeah, I thought that's how it rolled. The dude came up with a sword. I said, let's do this. What's up, Scrapper? I'm gonna beat you, and now I'm gonna be the Lord of Ribeye.
One dude
You
comes
know?
up. My name is Victor Montoyo.
Yeah.
You killing
Hey.
my father. Prepare to die.
I told him straight up too, man. When I sat down, she was like, "By yourself?" I said, "Nah, girl. The streets is always with me."
She said, true.
Yeah,
true.
she said respect. I said, all right. And then all the dudes came lined up and they just cut meat, dropped down, they kissed my hand. I said, you a good boy. You a good boy. You good. Good boy. One guy came up with a sirloin. He's like, I just want to thank you for what you did for my cousin. I said, hey, it's nothing, man. He's a good kid. You know? Load me up. The dude came by with the chicken. I said, you get your ass out of here.
Nobody likes the
You
chicken.
podunk,
Nobody.
poor ass, knockoff, offbeat, corner having mother. You bringing me chicken at Fogo de Chao?
What is
Chicken?
what is it about the chicken at the steakhouses that just unacceptable?
The chicken
Disrespectful.
and the sausages.
Goddamn
No.
disrespectful.
Nobody.
I'll take a
nobody
little
likes
sausage.
this.
Cut me a little sausage. I get it.
No.
Just a little. Give me a little. Just give me a little. Just the tip.
There
You know?
are certain Brazilian steakhouses here in Orlando that have that all the fixins, but
Oh,
they
yeah.
also sell. They also bring you chicken heart.
Chicken heart's okay. I'll eat chicken heart, man. Chicken heart's good. You know, if
I
it's
can't do
seasoned.
it. I can't
No,
do
and I
it.
get it. Hey, I get it. It's weird stuff. It's weird to you. I've had chicken heart, so I'm used to it. It's seasoned.
Mhm.
It's not gonna fill you up. But when
Nah,
this dude came by with like a Kenny Rogers roaster on a sword, talking about, hey man, you want some chicken? I said, who'd you piss off in this operation? And they're like, hey Randy, you're gonna have the lamb chops. Kevin, you get the top sirloin. Hey Derek, your cousin snitched on Tony back in the day. Get the chicken.
Nobody
Yeah,
eats
Miguel,
the
yeah.
chicken.
Miguel, I'm sorry. I got to ask this one question. Do you mess with the grilled cheese?
Yeah, and it messes me up too because they give you that grilled white cheddar with honey, and they know they're just like, "Hey man, cut this dog off before." You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Yo, my
Yes.
man, look what he's putting down. Get him some of that chicken. Get him some of that honey, because they tried to bring the chicken over to be like, "Hey, sir, would you like to try some chicken?" I said, "Bring your boss over here. I'll talk to your goddamn boss right now." And then before he came, they sent the dude over with the so it's this white cheddar that's grilled, almost looks like a brownie of white cheddar grilled and covered with honey. And he was like, would you like some white cheddar with honey? And I was like, dog, I know your games. Try to fill me up with this white cheddar so I can't put down any ribeye. And he was like, oh, my bad, dog. I thought you was about this life. And I said, what, player?
Player.
What is it about the cheese guy that it's like
The cheese guy's strategic.
Yeah, he is.
I never
Yeah.
see him like it's like, oh my god, he's here. Like I
Yeah.
have to wave him down.
The
Like,
cheese guy's the sniper. They call him in. They're like, cheese guy. And he's like, I got him.
Yep.
1,500 yards out. Win South by Southwest. Coriolis effect going right. Range me. And he's
He
got the
picks
other
up a-
dudes there. Yeah.
He picks up a blade of grass, lets it fall.
Yeah. him and the other dude are holding each other to match heartbeats.
Yeah.
Like, got him. And the
Bro,
ribeye guy's just a forward observer. He's like, splash right! We'll walk it in. That school was too close to it.
Oh, I love Fogo de Chao, man.
Yeah,
You guys
man.
turned me on to that. I never
You and,
been.
you and Devin went on a date without me, so I'm salty about that, bro.
Don't
What
be.
is- I
You
don't
know,
think
you know
I've-
he came snitching.
I
You
haven't
know
been
my
to
boy
that
Devin
one.
snitched
He
quick.
does snitch. He
Ooh.
does snitch,
Ken,
bro.
I've
Ken,
been to
you don't
Texas
know
Day
what you're
Brazil.
missing.
I ain't been to the other one.
Texas Day Brazil is beautiful. Like Texas Day,
Fogo
two
de
different
Chao
things.
is the one though. Yeah,
Amen,
Texas
yes.
Day Brazil. That's that stepped on, and then Fogo de Chao is that raw. You put that steak in your face, you can't feel your face.
Yeah,
Amen.
It's
pretty
that
much.
raw.
Fogo de- I
I'll
mean,
take you, Ken, because James took Devin out on a date without me after I took him and Devin on a date.
You
But that's
did.
cool. Patricia, you want to
you
come too?
did.
That's cool.
You
James,
did.
James, I'll text you. It's February 65th.
Oh wow!
wait. No. Miguel.
You took the
Damn, he
card.
took it with him.
I'm gonna get it tatted on me.
They're always green.
Yeah.
Always
I just had to
green.
text my wife. I don't know. Maybe I've been. The name sounds familiar. I
It's
just know
on
Texas Day
iDrive.
Brazil.
It's on our drive.
I do.
So,
Me and
so
my-
is Texas
me
Day
and my
Brazil,
wife
but yeah.
me and my wife go to so many places, bro. I'd be like, yeah, I ain't never been there. Yes, we are. Our 8th date, February the 17th. You had on a black shirt and jeans and them
You're like,
hard
how
bottom
you-
shoes. Like
I
what?
remember
Court
all that.
stenographer. She's like, I remember that date because I caught you side eyeing that waitress. And it's like, oh, I remember that date. You mean when I was asking for my check? Asking for my check.
I act for the checks in this relationship.
I know, right?
But don't worry, I'll take you, Ken. I'm not gonna James you and TTYL you.
TTYL me, bro.
Oh, really? No. We were past this. We were past
no.
the
Patricia,
TTYL.
you're not coming either, only just because it's so expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro.
I'm a member. I have my card. I will jump in.
Hey,
on that
Miguel,
reservation.
keep it real. I just ain't have it. just ain't, bro. I just ain't have
Hey,
it.
and that's why I went alone. And that's why I went alone on Sunday. I was like, who should I hit up to come with me to Texas Day or to Fogo de Chao? And I was like, sorry, me.
Yeah, bro.
You have to.
It's not cheap, man. It's
Yeah.
great. It's delicious.
It's well worth it.
It's well worth it. But that
It's delicious.
woo.
That bacon. You know me and that bacon too.
Yeah.
Can't get in your car right now. Let's go.
On my way. If I hadn't just got home, bro, and it was legit, I'd be like, let's meet you there. But I just got home. My wife mad because I'm doing radio, mad because I just asked to go do a show on one weekend and we had something planned. I walked into the doghouse.
Ken, man, what you out here living crazy, bro?
I
What
walked
you
into
doing?
the doghouse, bro.
God
I just
damn.
got home, 9-hour drive.
Gotcha.
Now it's radio silence on the text.
Now, you was on the road. You went home. Did you go home to do shows?
Initially, yes. I started out in Charlotte. Shout out to Morrisville, North Carolina Comedy Zone. It was amazing.
Nice.
Such a good time. And I can't remember the cat that opened for me. It was a funny kid. And then that Friday and Saturday, I was supposed to be at Greensboro Comedy Zone, but the headliner brought his feature. So I just stayed home. My niece graduated high school. And so I was like, I'm
salute
just
to
gonna
her.
stay home. So I stayed up there. And I will say this because my wife ain't home and she can't hear me. For the first time since I left home in 1995, I didn't want to leave and come back here.
Listen to you, man. How'd you
Normally,
do it?
Normally 3 days, I'm like, man, I got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
I told you, man, therapy. Like it don't bother me no more. The stupid stuff that my family does.
Okay.
And I actually really miss them all.
That's
like
cool.
hanging out
Nice.
with them. I
That's
actually was like, we laughed, we joked, went out, drink, cigar. We went out to a day party, a little brunch party, man, with my bro. We was dancing. Like it just reminded me when we were like, all super tight. I mean, we've always been tight, but we've never really been all together,
Because there's a difference between tight and hangout tight.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's
Amen.
still people I'm close with, but we're not hangout tight anymore. We're still, anything happens to you and you really need a friend, they're your friend.
Yeah.
But it's not just like you want to sit on a porch and smoke a cigar all night until we're too tired.
Yeah.
You know, that's hangout tight.
Mhm.
Bro, what was killing me though, cause my wife makes fun of me because I sit on the porch. Cause she think I'm always like, why you on the porch all the time? Why you running from me? I said, we sit on the porch in North Carolina.
Well, where I came from in the country, that's what we did.
Bruh, I'm driving. I wish she was with me. I'm driving around, everybody on their porch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weather was beautiful. Everybody in my sister's neighborhood sitting on their porch.
That's how I took a girl when I was on the road. I was in Chicago. I was doing Zanies in Rosemont in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I brought a girl with me, and we were walking around, and we picked up a pizza, and the hotel was a little far. I said, let's just go sit on these steps right here, eat it. She said, why we go sit on steps? I said, that's what I did my whole life.
Whole life,
Whole life,
man.
just sit on steps and watch the world. Yeah.
Bruh, watch the world, dude. Seriously, I sat on my sister's porch, had me a cigar, had me some Crown, and just because Greensboro, I don't know what it is, everything closed at 6 and 10 o'clock.
That's what I'm used to. Yeah,
You ain't hanging out after 10 o'clock in
no,
Greensboro.
there's no club you go to. There's no
Yeah.
hangout spot.
Yeah.
People sat on their porch and just talk.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that when you're hungry on the road? Me and James had that one time, and we're like, let's get some food. And everything's like, it's 9:30. We're closed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you disrespectful mother.
Bro.
That's how
Yeah.
Pittsburgh was, dude. Everything in Pittsburgh. I was like this, so I would just get food from the comedy club. Like I guess
It
I'd be
blows your
eating this
mind when
every
it's a
night.
city.
You're like,
It blows your
what do you
mind when it's
mean?
a city. That's how Milwaukee was.
Yes.
Everything in Milwaukee
Milwaukee's like
was
that,
closed
yeah.
at like 9 and 10. And I was like, you have a basketball team.
Yes.
You know, you can't be
A good
closed.
one.
You can't be
A
closed.
good one.
Basketball,
Yeah.
baseball team.
Yeah.
Like if you have a pro basketball team or a baseball team, you should not close at anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Closing-
district that stays open.
Hey, closing things at 6 o'clock means you got a minor league team.
Yeah, that you guys are really proud of. That means you're in Texas and the high school football team is all you watch.
Yeah, Friday night lights, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the whole town shut down to go to the
Yeah,
game.
you should not, bro. Come on, man. So like the last night was Sunday night, and I was like, I was hanging out with my best friend from high school, kicking it with his mom. She just got diagnosed cancer.
Damn.
Yeah, but she's doing really good. They took her to the Dominican Republic this week to just enjoy
Stem
herself,
cells and enjoy, man.
bro. Right.
Yeah.
I told him go down there and
Bruh.
smoke some of that DR weed. It'll knock
Yo,
it knock
Let
that
me do
cancer
a
right
let
out.
me do a bump of stem cells real quick.
Mhm.
Hey,
Mm.
hey, oh.
Yeah. How did you get taller? Little stem cells and some sancocho, you know?
Man,
Wh-
hey,
why
I got
you-
some of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar stem cells, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Why are you green?
Magic Johnson's
Man.
like, you want some of my stem? I'm good, player.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Why
Hey,
you
good
green, man? They got this gamma radiation.
Yeah.
Gamma stem
Yeah,
cells, man.
I went out to
Yeah.
Wakanda. Got some. They put some vibranium in me. I'm telling you, when I wake up hard in the morning,
You wake up hard.
chip a tooth.
Hey, man, you don't believe me? Punch me.
Yeah.
Bro, that's full animanium right there. For real, bro.
So
yeah, man,
man,
I would try to hang out and everything was closed. So, man, the last night I wanted to go like do something just by myself, see the city. Everything was closed, man. I went to Cookout. Got
Cookout.
bro,
two
that
Carolina style
that place is
hot dogs.
never gonna close, is it?
Mm.
Right. 3 o'clock in the morning. I got two hot dogs. I was back in the room at 9:30, almost 10 o'clock, and I just watched TV all night.
T-shirts for $2.99.
Bro.
$2.99 for a
Bruh.
T-shirt at Cookout.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're always like, you want a side? You want a T-shirt? I'm like, yeah.
Bro, you get like 10 pounds of food for
Bruh,
yeah.
$3.
The
Like,
tray,
this-
you can get,
Wait,
I
wait,
got
whoa,
two
whoa,
hot
whoa.
dogs,
What?
3 sides, bro.
Patricia, you never been to Cookout?
oh
Never.
my god.
Oh.
Southern staple. Until you get to Georgia, you're not gonna see one.
Yeah.
But man, it's like everything's like a nickel. It's still got racist prices.
You and I went, did we not?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
we can.
guys, don't go anywhere. When we get back, we will tell you how two fat guys can order too much food and still eat it. When we get back, right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1.
Race.
Like everybody, you are still listening to Real Last on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host today, Mr. James John in the big chair. We're still in here rocking it out with Miguel Colon Jr., Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and the godfather of Orlando comedy himself, Mr. Ken Miller. We want to remind you guys that a friend of the show, Mr. Joe Neal, is putting on a show Saturday, June 17th, comedy and karaoke on the Queen. You guys need to go to Eventbrite right now to get your tickets. There's only 150 tickets will be sold. After that, they got to shut it down, man. Tickets are already going fast. You need to get on it right now. It's dinner and a show as you cruise around the Indian River on the Queen. Now, if you go to comedytakeover.com, you get more details, or you can simply call 407-780-0132. Joe Neal, our friend of the show, is running that. You guys definitely want to check it out. It's going to be a nice little time. Now, Patricio, we were just talking about the restaurant Cookout. Now, me, Ken, and Miguel definitely know a lot about this place because if you go through the Carolinas, it's one of the only things that's open late. I think they open until 3 o'clock, right, Ken?
Yep, 3 in the
Hey,
2 or
Patricia.
3 in the morning.
Don't go without us though. Let me make the introduction. I don't need you going around there because they're gonna be like, "Is he with you?" I'm be like, I know the guy. I'm not gonna go as far to say he's with me, but I know he's a friend of mine.
He's a friend of mine. He's a guy I know. He's an
Guy I
acquaintance.
know. He's good, but just don't talk to him about some stuff.
Honest to God, no. I love hanging out with Miguel. Like, we've been hanging out a little bit more these last few days. And every time, like, I introduce it to my friends, immediately it's just like shooting me down.
Because they know it. Because they've been like, I've been wanting to say this too, but they don't know how.
Damn, bro. So real quick, Patricio, the cookout is basically the place you go in the middle of the night when everything is closed and you hungry. You can literally get chicken nuggets, like Miguel said, and a quesadilla as a side item.
Can I read you the cookout sides real quick, guys?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. A quesadilla as a side.
Patricio, dog. The men are talking. No. Check it out.
Damn.
Yeah, Patricio, your mind's about to get blown, brother. Your mind's about to get blown. So this is a cookout tray for $5.99.
Okay.
Choose one. No, excuse me. $4.99. $4.99.
Even better.
Choose one for a junior tray. This is a junior tray for $4.99. So you can get a small burger, 2 chicken strips, which are really big, 2 corn dogs, a BLT sandwich, 1 hot dog, or a quesadilla. Now, if you want to do a bigger tray, you can choose. This is the $5.91. You get a quarter-pound burger, some barbecue, 2 hot dogs, 2 quesadillas, regular chicken, Cajun chicken, spicy chicken, barbecue chicken, or chicken strips. But wait, there's more. No matter what you choose for the big tray or the little tray, these are your side items. Side items. A bacon wrap? What?
Yeah.
Cheese bites, chicken nuggets, a chicken wrap, corn dog, quesadilla, Hush Puppies, fries, onion rings, slaw, or chili.
So
here's your choice of drink, Patricio.
Oh my god.
A regular milkshake, a fountain drink, a bottle of water, what is written as huge iced tea.
Ooh.
A Coke float or a
Southern
Cheerwine float.
So you're telling me I can get 2 corn dogs and a corn dog.
Yeah.
And a milkshake.
Yeah, and a milkshake.
And
then in your milkshake, just make sure you ask them if you want chili or not in it. You know?
and if I'm not mistaken, it's like 50 different milkshake flavors. 40 plus milkshake flavors.
So this is like if Sonic and Checkers had a one-night stand.
Yeah, Sonic, Checkers, and Backyard Burger.
Yeah, they all got together and formed a coalition.
Yeah.
And then, it basically, what I'm going to tell you the story of Cookout. Jebediah Cookout, the founder of Cookout, he was. I
can't tell if you're serious or not.
Jebediah Cookout should let you know, but okay. Jebediah Cookout, the founder of Cookout, was a Civil War surgeon. Okay. And what happened was he was a Confederate Civil War surgeon. And you back then as a Civil War surgeon, he was like, get him drunk, let's chop it off.
Yep.
And they were like, okay, but I think he's having heart palpitations. Let's chop that heart. So Jebediah Cookout.
They had them stem cells back then.
So Jebediah Cookout was at the Battle of Antietam, and the whole Confederacy got wiped out. And he was like, "Oh, smack! They're gonna kill me too. I'm a Confederate officer, even though he's a doctor." So real quick, he just hopped behind a grill, and the Union soldiers were like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm just the cook." And they were like, if you're the cook, what's the menu? And he was thinking crazy. He was like, I don't know. You want a corn dog with a side of corn dog? And a corn dog? And they were like, this brother's spitting. And then he spent the rest of the war following the Union, making corn dogs. And then what happened was he ran across a gentleman named Jose. And Jose was like, pero papa, what if you made a quesadilla? And he was like, what's a quesadilla? N-word, and because Jebediah Cookout history, and he was like, no, Papa. He's like, what if you had a sandwich, pero instead of a sandwich, you took a corn tortilla and you rolled it. And he was like, that's a great idea. Bop, and shot him.
That's how the story went.
And the Union was full of white people, and they was like, well, it had to be done. And so he ended up marrying a beautiful woman by the name of Elizabeth Cheerwine. And they started they started the first Cookout. And at one point, the largest shareholder of Cookout was David Dukes. And he was like, yo, this is good food.
I can't.
And,
Thank you for
and we
that
forgot to
history.
remember that Jebediah served under the greatest Confederate general there was. His name was Colonel. His name was Colonel
Yeah.
Sanders.
Yeah,
it
Colonel
was
Sanders.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And he studied all the great warlords, General Sal, just all of them, man. He was like, okay,
They fought at the Great Battle of Szechuan. It was amazing.
yeah, never look back.
Oh, you can't look back.
Oh
man.
God.
You
Yeah,
can't look
dude,
back.
I ate Cheerwine and Bojangles every.
Cheerwine is really good.
It is. It's
drink
pure
Cheerwine
sugar.
every day.
Mm-hmm.
I had Bojangles and I had Cookout. That's all I had. When I go home, that's all I eat. I don't. Oh, I did go to Parker Brothers.
Oh, I saw the
I
picture.
knew that.
saw the
I
picture.
knew that, bruh.
And
Parker.
when I tell you, it tastes just like high school. Like
Does it really?
tastes- the fish was trash. The fish was not good.
Really?
I didn't
What
eat- I didn't eat
happened?
the fish
You
in
telling
high
me
school.
inland North Carolina doesn't have the best fish?
Yeah, the fish was not good. But man, let me
What
tell
kind
you
of fish
something.
was it though? Was it catfish, mullet,
I
brim?
don't know. When I worked there, they did trout, snapper, and bass were the three fish, and flounder. Those are the four fishes they did. So it had to be one of those because they always stuck to those. But the chicken, I'm talking about as soon as I tasted it, it tastes like 1994, bro.
Yo,
Damn.
James, you remember we went to that chicken place that had a whole set of fryers on one side of the kitchen?
Yep.
And a whole
Yep.
Ken, Patricia, me and James went to this kitchen place in like Virginia or something like that. It had a whole set of fryers on one side of the kitchen, and on the other side, a whole set of fryers. We were like, "What's up with that?" And they were like, "So we never have bad oil." So they had a whole row.
Yep.
They would dump that
Yep.
whole row because
Yep.
regular restaurants are like, "Hey, it's gonna be 15 minutes. We got to dump the fryer." They were like, "Nah, we keep it moving."
It was delicious too. It was run by
Yeah.
nothing but black people, and
Nothing but black
man,
people.
it was so damn good.
Tell me and James talk about it all the time, but some of the best soul food we ever had was that Myrtle Beach restaurant where the busboy came and sang to us, and we're not sure he knew he was free. He came up, he was like, "You boys want a little song?" I said, "Sure, man. What do you got?" He's like, "Heading on down, following North Star to Canada." Heading on down. I said, "Shh."
Hey, my first day, it was so funny. I was talking to Mr. Parker, the guy that owned Parker Brothers. My first day thinking of fryers, I almost burnt Parker Brothers down because I didn't cut the fryer off when I let the grease out.
Oh,
You just
man,
burnt it,
steam, just
Smoke, Jason.
No.
bro. I know that.
Yeah.
I've
There
seen
are
it.
rules
He was
and
like, "You supposed to
procedures.
cut it off." I'm like, "Bro, it's my first. I should be cleaning this on the first day anyway."
And I can tell you without knowing Mr. Parker, his attitude was like, "Goddamn dumbass boy, I don't know nothing." It's like, I'm not here ever.
It's my first day, bro. I'm not supposed to know this, but when I tell you, man, black men who pick you up as in your teenage years to mentor you,
Yeah.
when you come home and you've done well,
Yeah,
they more
talk about
excited
that.
about you than they kids.
They are.
Patricio, don't mind.
Oh,
this.
oh man, I'm sorry, Patricio. My
Yeah.
bad, man.
I-
My
Hey,
bad.
Patricio, go get a
I'm-
soda, any flavor you want.
Go get a chill wine and come
Yeah.
back, man.
You
Y'all are
get a
stupid.
soda on me, kiddo. Okay.
Y'all are
Hey.
stupid. Yeah, when
man.
you'll see those people when you come home and you go around and they're like, "Man, I tell your mama all the time how proud I am of
Man,
you,
you
man."
did good, man. You one of my hey, look at you, comedy. You on the radio, man. You like. First of all, I'm like, how you know all this stuff? Like you got social media. Yeah, my kid, my grandkid, everybody. Man, you doing so good, Kenny.
Yep.
I know it's old school, but don't nobody call me Kenny.
Kenny,
Yeah.
yeah.
You doing so good, Kenny. But I will tell you this: he still cut hair. Because he owned the barbershop and he owned Red Hangers, which is a formal thing, and his family owned the funeral home too. He cut hair. He got to be in his 70s.
Bro,
when I
the
tell you,
same dude.
He was Michael J. Fox, and I was like, "You'll never cut my hair, dude." hey, man.
Boy,
He
stay
was cutting
still.
my
Boy,
hair
stay
to
still,
the
boy.
chair. I was like, bro.
Hey, the best thing to do is weave with them. You're doing head movements. They're like old black dude at the gym. I send everybody over there to his barbershop to work on their head movements.
Hey, that dude hairline looked like the Charlie Brown shirt.
Hey, why you ask for steps in your hair? I didn't.
Hey, James, you look like beep.
I came for a fade. I got a failed.
It look like a heartbeat.
Yeah, he just flatlined.
Hey, the hairline look like Scribble Scrabble. B. You look like,
A signature.
you look like a cursor.
You know a sonar tech in the sub?
Yeah.
Sir, it's a Soviet cruiser class.
We're like, no, that's Mr. Parker cutting hair.
Mr.
We
Parker
good.
cut hair.
Oh
You know him, man.
Shout out to Mr. Parker,
It is
man.
funny you say that, Kim, because the older guys that used to cut hair been put out a business with these young cats who do all kinds of things to you now. I got a dude that will
keep their hands steady.
Yeah. Because it's a whole vibe now when you go to my barbershop.
Yo.
Like you walk in, it's a nice spot.
Expensive.
Yes, I paid $60 for a haircut.
Yeah, I pay. We get house calls at the Sausage Castle, and it's $80. It's
Hey
expensive,
man, I ain't. It ain't expensive for me. I've had the same barber for like 20 plus years. My
How much you pay for a haircut, Ken? If I can ask, man.
$15. He ain't changed his
Get
price since
the
first.
hell
Yeah.
out of
What? That's
now,
amazing.
now, whoever come after me, I don't know what he
Okay,
charged
all
me.
right,
Yeah.
That's why I ain't gonna name drop. But
Bro.
I've been going to this barbershop forever. Yeah, he charged me 15, and then
You can't
I throw
get a haircut
25%.
Yo, for
I
real.
throw a
For
25%
15.
tip.
Bro, yeah.
$50 is like the shop price, 40 to 50. You know,
It
60
is.
There you go.
sometimes.
Yo,
It is.
That's
And then
bananas, bro.
We pay
That
80 because
is
he comes to the
bananas.
house. But I'm gonna tell you this, guys.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
bro,
Yeah.
for me, I was at first like $80 for a barber to cut. But bro, having a house call at my work, and it's just like a Tuesday afternoon, and they're like, yo, barber's coming by. You don't have to wait, you don't have to do nothing. Oh God, I'm not gonna lie.
You
It's
have
a
to
lot.
make an appointment
Yes.
to go to the barber now.
Dude, they
you
don't
can't
even
just
have-
walk in. You
Bro,
can't just
walk in there. My barber be like, hey, man, it's going to be like 4 hours.
hours. Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to wait. Remember back in the day, you just walk in the barbershop. All right, man, you next. Now
You never
I'm
go to the
walking
chair
now.
that's empty. You go to the chair that's about to be empty.
That's
Yes.
right.
Why is that chair empty?
Empty.
Yep.
That's right. I don't know you like that.
If that
son.
dude's too eager, he gets up like, hey, I'll cut you. And then you look at everybody in the shop and they're just like,
Hey, I told you the mustache story, right?
mm-mm.
Oh, don't tell us yet.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go
talk
to
about it
break
coming back.
real quick. All right, guys, we're talking about barbers and barbershops, how they've changed nowadays. They're a lot more expensive. I love my barber. I even took a picture with him. His name is Alberto. But woo, $60, y'all. That's right. I didn't eat for 2 days. We'll be right back right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Your host today is me. I'm in the big chair, James John, comedian extraordinaire. I want to remind you guys, shameless plug, please support me on my late night talk show, The Lowdown, starring James John on Afro Channel 1623. We're doing well in the ratings, y'all. I need your help to keep me there. Appreciate you and love you for all the support. I am joined in studio today with the Podfather of Orlando Podcast, soon to be Orlando's Big Shot. If you guys go to Orlando Weekly and vote for him. Also joined in studio by the Godfather of Orlando Comedy, and he's also up for Best Comedian. You guys need to go to OrlandoWeekly.com and vote for Ken and vote for Real Laughs, best radio show in the world. Now, we were just talking about how expensive things have gotten as far as barbershops, man. Going to get your hair cut now. It used to be a 20 spot back in the 90s. You want to get a haircut, and you were good to go, man. That was included a tip. Nowadays, it's gotten a little bit more expensive. And Ken was about to tell us a story that he had with a barber and his mustache.
Bro, so I've told this story before. This is how my barber became my barber. So I came here to Orlando to visit my ex-wife. At the time we were dating.
You didn't live here at the time.
I didn't live here. I came
Just
to meet her
visiting.
family and all that. This has got to be 1998.
Okay, it's back in the day.
1998. And I go to the barbershop. I try to get me a haircut while I was here. And the first chair, normally you don't go to the first chair. That's usually the most inexperienced barber in the barbershop.
Absolutely.
Except you go to my barbershop now. My barber is in the first chair. They got a smaller barbershop now. It's just like 3 dudes in there now. But everybody's like, give me the no. You know what I mean? Like, don't sit in that chair. So I sit in the chair. Dude was like, how can I help you? I'm in the military at the time. So I said, give me a skin tight fade and then shape up my mustache and shape, all the stuff off my face. Cause that's all you can have in the army. Get a haircut. Nobody says anything. I pay the dude. We go out. Me and my ex-wife, we out. We go shopping. We go do all of that. I get back and I always wash my hair after I get my haircut. Cause I don't want to get the bumps in the back of my head.
Absolutely.
Bruh. Why this dude done shaved half my mustache off and I still got one half left? I said, guess you didn't see? She looked bust out laughing. She was like, I didn't even notice. I was so sorry. Bruh, I had to shave my whole mustache off.
Absolutely.
So now I got my lips is big now.
Big.
Now I just look like now I'm really looking like Denzel in Glory. I come back a year later. I walk in that barbershop and they remembered me.
Stop.
They were like, "Hey man, you the cat that had to have." We try to tell you not to sit in that chair, bro.
Was the same bad barber there?
Nah, he was gone.
Okay,
He
yeah,
was
they got
gone.
rid of
And
him.
then that's
Yeah, they
when
ran
my
him off.
barber now start cutting my hair, and he is cutting my hair since '99. And he's junior barber too, my son barber. Because barbershops, we pass it down. Like
We pass
even
it
when
down.
I just went home, me and my brothers were talking kind of about something, and a dude named Markel used to cut my hair in high school, and he still cut hair in Greensboro. So like barbers got passed down, bro. That's
true.
one thing a black
It's
dad
true.
will do is pass. You get your barber passed down.
Hey,
to the
he
next
might
barber.
not. He might not come see you on your birthday,
Yeah,
but he will tell you
He
what
will
barber to
take you
go
haircut.
to.
Yeah. But as you also understand, it's an episode of Blackish where the Anthony Anderson character was taking Junior to the barbershop.
Yeah.
But Junior decided to pick his own barber, which was a younger dude. And Anthony Anderson's barber was an older guy, and he kept messing his hair. The hairline
I
up.
was back here. Yeah. Oh man.
But he was like, "Hey man, you can go to my barber, or you old enough to choose your own barber now, because this is life."
Yes, that's right.
Barber is a prison sentence, bro.
That's right.
You are life with this dude. The only way you get a new barber if your barber succumb. Other than that,
it's true.
that is your barber for the rest of your life. Even
That's
if you
right.
move, you better fly your ass back to Orlando.
Even if you get divorced, you still married to your barber.
Yeah, you never leave your barber.
Nah.
See, I had a different mentality growing up because growing up in Chicago, the barber shop was like 2 blocks from our house. So my mom would give me money and she's like, "Go get a haircut and then come right back." So I was always, 8-year-old Patricia walking to a barber shop. I'm like, I just need to get a haircut. And like my mom would sometimes give me a photo or write down what she'd want me to get. One day I lost that paper. And I'm like, I just need a haircut. Guy looks at me, he's like, "Well, what do you want?" I'm like, "I don't know. Make it look nice." And that's all I would always say. And the dude, instead of, he's like, "You want a 1, 2, or 0?"
Yeah.
Yep,
Back
yep.
then it was numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know. And I'm like, "Well, let's do a 1." And next thing you know, like all my hair is just going on. I'm like, "Oh my God, what the hell have I done?" But then once like it was all gone, I'm looking at it, I'm like, "Yo, I like this short hairstyle." Because like my hair used to go down to my shoulder.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was always like that.
I need to see that picture.
Yeah,
Me
no,
too.
my hair used to go down to my shoulder, and it was just curly, fuzzy, and all this stuff. And it was just like maintenance and just keeping it up and all this stuff because like my hair grows like a chia pet. So once I started getting the shortcut, the buzz cut like this, I go to my mom and she's like, just yelling at me, and then my grandpa comes in and he's like, "You know what? No, it looks good. Let him grow into it."
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, that's a rite of passage when you can go to the barbershop and your mom or your dad would let you tell the barber how you wanted your hair. When it was when she would stop telling you what she wanted or he wanted, it was like, "All right, you go ahead. All right, tell him what you want." Man, that's a rite of passage when I was little. Man, I remember his name was Mr. Gene.
Yeah, I was a Mr. Something, bro.
Mr. Gene had the short. It looked like a lab coat almost. You know what I mean? He would cut my hair in that, man. So I remember the first time I got to tell him I wanted this and this and that. Like I remember when fades were new. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, because when I was a kid, it's funny because you said the numbers. Because in the black barbershop, there's pictures on the wall of which haircut you want.
That's right.
And my mama, only thing we could get as a kid was a regular. And a regular is just even haircut all the way around. That's
Caesar, basically.
It's it all the way around a regular. And then I don't think I was 13 or 14 when I got faded for the first time.
Bro, you couldn't tell me
Man.
nothing.
Oh,
all my favorite rappers,
all day, bro.
All my favorite rappers had one, except Cube. Cube had a curl, but yeah, all my favorite rappers had a fade, man. So I remember when I first got one, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Couldn't tell me nothing. I was rocking that regular like a elementary kid. That's what you get kids in elementary school. The regular, bro.
The regular, yeah,
Just
man.
make it even all the way around. So y'all call it the Caesar.
Yeah, it's just the same length all the way around.
Okay, yeah, we call it regular in North Carolina. Just regular. Give me regular, man.
Regular, degular.
Well, other than that, yeah, Patricia, you point at the wall, be like, "Give me the 14, give me a 30." And it was always some type of style, and their head was always to the side.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, like
Yep.
Always looking serious. As a
Always
black and
looking
white,
serious.
black and white photo.
Yeah, my shop back in Chicago was called Nick and Sally's, and it was $5 for you to get a nice little cut, and be out the door. You get your tip.
That
and
is
that's it.
way back.
Now, I mean, that's not even considered a tip anymore.
No,
$5.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
bro.
Yeah.
I remember the barbershop used to be so cool because that was a place you can get all your bootleg. You can get all kinds of
Homeboy
products
walk-in.
that fell off the back of the truck.
Man,
you know what I
let me tell you
mean?
something, dog. My barber do bootleg. They do cigars. They do t-shirts. They
Check
do,
cashing.
Bro, they do Wish. You can pick a Wish stuff from a barbershop, bro. I ain't even. He is a Wish pickup. They are Wish pickup drop off, bro. They that everything in the barbershop, bro. And I'm talking about, man. When I lived in DC, bro, I would go to the barbershop. That's how I got on the. That's how I got on the Green Lantern mixtapes. Dude coming there with the Green Lantern mixtapes, bro. But I'm gonna tell you my favorite one, James. This ain't the barbershop. This is Popeyes. So in Washington, D.C., Martin Luther King and Malcolm X intersect. I think that was the name of the street. And there was a Popeyes there. Mm-hmm. And I was new to D.C. and I was working night shift. So I went to pick the food up and I went to Popeyes. And D.C. is bulletproof. Everything is bulletproof glass.
Oh, snap.
This dude came in and all you heard was bam. And I said, that's it. I'm about to get murdered in the Popeyes. I turn around. He got a tall green army duffel bag. He opening it up and everybody in there is like, all right, man, I got the mixtapes. I got them DVDs. I got them. I said, man, let me go and get transformed. Hey, I had Rise of the Beast in 02.
Bro, my wife will tell you we used to be the kings and queens of bootleg.
Bro, like bootleg like crazy. I still got a whole bunch of them things.
Me too, man. I miss those days.
I'm telling you, man. I was like, what Ice Cube doing fighting Optimus Prime? What Transformers is this, yo? Transformers Rise of Compton? What is this,
bro? How is Beyonce when Harry met Sally? Like how?
Bro, the bootleg man, you were like, dog.
He was a dude. For a long time.
That dude had Toy Story, but he had real toys. I'm like, he doing it himself. What is this bootleg, dog?
He had a Mr. Potato. It wasn't even Mr. Potato. It was an actual potato. He put eyes on.
In Chicago, we had the exact same thing, and they come out with the bootlegs, with the jewelry, with the colognes. And during the holidays, they would be coming in with the coquito. And with other desserts as well, trying to and just literally coming up to you while you're getting a cut, like, hey, yo, you want this? I'm like, sir, I'm 11 years old. I can't buy a bottle of alcohol right now.
I remember also you could get at the barbershop all the knockoff fashion. Yeah. You could get cross colors, but it was toss colors. You could instead of Carl Kana, it was Carl Mayi. Like
it was Carl Malone. Patricia, it's so funny you say that. Like during that time, I would buy something like, yeah, man, I'd take a bottle of cookie. Not now. I wouldn't buy nothing from nobody.
Nothing from nobody. Just open. Yeah.
But back in the day, I'd be like, yeah, but now I don't trust nobody. I'd be like,
see, nowadays when you
put
get
some
your coquito,
fentanyl in there.
Yeah, you gotta know your source. You gotta know where you're getting your coquito from, how long they've been doing it, and apparently every coquito is the best coquito. Everyone claims.
Yeah,
I would love to have you know what? I think we should do this when you're Real Life should host a coquito contest. Wow, I almost messed that one up. Coquito contest, and let's see if we can crown Orlando's best coquito.
We will be so drunk.
Yeah,
by the time we got to.
Hey, and in the black neighborhood, everybody got the best mac and cheese.
Everybody got
mac and cheese better than everybody mac and cheese. Like somebody posted when what's your best meal to cook, and every black person was like mac and cheese.
Now I know I'm gonna get kicked out the delegation when I say this. But the best baked macaroni and cheese is made by my wife, Michelle.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm gonna say the best mac and cheese is made by LaShawn Miller, baby. She down there raising the roof. Her mac and cheese. My white coworkers was like, hey man, so your wife making the mac and cheese for the potluck? I'm like, yeah. Hey James, I made it on Memorial. She gonna talk about ain't enough salt in this.
Wow. She a hater, man.
Hate it over, bro. That's dope, man. James, next time you gotta have her make some, bro. I love mac and cheese.
So do I, man. LaShawn got an OnlyFans, and it's just her cooking macaroni. That's it.
Oh my God.
In a lily dress.
That's it. A lily dress.
In a lily dress, making mac and cheese. Like, girl, you making all that OnlyFans money. I ain't gonna tell you how she was at LilyCon this last weekend and spent all my money up. She
Bro,
don't think I know. I see
know.
all the Lily stuff downstairs.
I got a sister-in-law who likes that Lily stuff, man. That damn kid.
Has she ever been to the LilyCon?
I don't think so.
What's
You
a
had to
LilyCon?
tell her hit Sean up. It's like MegaCon, but for Lily. For
Lily,
Lily,
yeah.
yeah. You should, Jay. You should tell her hit Sean up next year and see if she would want to go.
I tell her she can go because she got that. She a pharmacist. She got that pharmacist money.
Oh, she got pharmacist money. Yeah,
bro.
all the Lily people rich.
Bro, you ain't lying. They
Bro,
bougie.
Lily dressed $300, bro.
Yes.
Lily dressed like Gucci. Hey, I'm waiting for a rapper
I'm so
named
lost
Lily
right now.
Mane.
There's a convention.
Hey, I'm waiting for a rapper named Lily Mane.
I got even more and more questions now.
No, yeah, it's highfalutin, bro.
It's
hey, real
highfalutin.
quick, guys, where you gonna be this weekend, Ken?
Saturday, man, doing a Father's Day show at Bloodhound Brew. Right now, if you're listening, we are at the Improv for Dwayne show.
We're at the Improv.
But Saturday, Bloodhound
And Michelle
Brew.
got to go to that because Dwayne went to my wife and said, "Will you please come see me?" like a month ago. So Michelle got to go to that show Thursday.
Yeah, Bloodhound Brew. And also, if you're listening, Comedians Genesis funeral will be this Saturday. Go to my Facebook page.
God bless.
And all the info on there. Recipes to Genesis.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you guys so much on behalf of myself, Mr. James Young, Ken Miller, the Godfather of Orlando Comedy. We got Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, the Podfather of Orlando Podcast. Thank you guys for all the support. We have a blast doing this. And please keep coming up to us at our different comedy shows. We love to talk to you guys and take pictures. But Ken, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.